UFC Fight Night 148 is now wrapped up, and if there's one thing I've learned from the last 2 weeks is that we have no clue what we're talking about. Anthony Showtime Pettis proves us all wrong in knocking out Stehpen Wonderboy Thompson with a last-minute Superman punch. What are your thoughts?
This fight exceeded our expectations, everyone's expectations. My God, what a fight, what a fight. You, me, Chael Sonnen said it best, you can't predict these things now. It's all we're going to do, all I want to do now is just sit back and enjoy. Yeah, it's fun predicting these things, but my God, we are living in a very special time where we're getting spoiled over here. We're getting great matches, and now, I mean, you just never know now. You never know. A lot of people were saying Anthony Pettis is going to be undersized. I even thought so too, but my God, he looked great. He looked great at 170. My God. But there's more to talk about the fight than what meets the eye.
What we said about Wonderboy's distance control, was correct. He had the obvious height and reach advantage. He was using it effectively. Pettis had a pretty good game plan of using those leg kicks to try to stop some of that movement of Wonderboy. A few other things I noticed. Some big holes in Wonderboy's game is one, he keeps his guard really low, and that just comes with his karate background. It leaves him open to get tagged by Anthony Pettis starts in with. Two, he does not throw any body shots. I mean, he does throw kicks to the body. He does throw the occasional spinning heel kick to the body, but it's really just to control distance. He doesn't really go after it. Anthony Pettis has that Muay Thai stance where he keeps his guard real high. And so a big part of Stehpen Thompson's game is to dart in and out with those straight punches. And he just couldn't get through that high guard of Anthony Pettis. And the body was wide open for a lot of the two rounds. Another thing that Stehpen Thompson doesn't really do in his fights is throw those oblique kicks. And as I said in my previous video, those oblique kicks are really good at for controlling distance. He seems to have an issue with them. He doesn't think they're ethical or whatever. But
I don't think they're ethical either.
If he incorporated them into his game, Anthony Pettis was hitting him with some oblique kicks to, keep Wonderboy at a distance. If Wonderboy incorporated that into his game, he'd be a lot more dangerous than he is now. Not that he isn't already, but that would just be a really great tool he can use in his arsenal.
My God, talk about the finish.
Oh yeah,
Superman punch. What is this, 2012? Was it GSP?
I was thinking.
My God.
I was thinking before too. I haven't seen
the
Superman punch in a while. Yeah, just darted in very last minute of the round with that, not Wonderboy out cold.
And I mean, he was out cold. He followed it up with a few shots to the ground. He didn't even need to. He was out. He was out. Lights out. I'm done. I'm going home. He was out.
Let's talk about what's next for the two. Pettis, big, huge win for him. He just knocked out the number 3 ranked guy in the welterweight division.
Something Willie couldn't do.
Yeah.
Jesus.
So, I mean, that puts him right up there. Going back to last week, I would love to see nothing more than Anthony Pettis versus Jorge Masvidal. What do you think of that fight?
I like that fight. Or, like I said, who wants to keep the momentum going? I think Jorge Masvidal and Anthony Pettis is the fight to make. But if Anthony Pettis wants to, take a little time out, maybe wait, RDA is another good option. That would be a good fight. Or another possibility, Michael Chiesa can avenge his loss to Mr. Anthony Showtime Pettis at 170. That is another possibility, but I would much rather like to see the Masvidal and Showtime fight. I think that's the fight to make.
There's another guy working his way up, Ponzinibbio. You get throw Anthony Pettis in there to try to stop Ponzinibbio's momentum going in, and in the future we could be talking about Anthony Pettis for a title shot. I mean,
why not?
Yeah, we've seen crazier things. Now let's talk about Thompson. Obviously, devastating loss for him. I mean, this was supposed to be a fun fight. This was supposed to be a showcase fight for Thompson, and Pettis came in and just ruin all those plans. So let's talk about where he goes next. You know, it's kind of tough. You know, if he wants to bounce back, I think the perfect opponent for him would be Neil Magny. Neil Magny's kind of in a slump. You got Michael Chiesa in there too. Michael Chiesa. Yeah. Michael Chiesa is looking to fight a big name. Another guy you could throw in there is Robbie Lawler.
You could. I like that matchup.
Yeah. I think Robbie Lawler is a terrible matchup for Stehpen Thompson. Probably not, you know, the smartest fight for him to take right now.
Well, Eric, how else are you going to learn? How else are you going to grow as a fighter? You don't test yourself. Pretty sure that's what his dad's telling him right now. So look, next fight for you, baby, Robbie Lawler.
Yeah.
That's what you need. If that was your son, what would you do?
I give him Neil Magny. Neil Magny's in a slump. Thompson needs a win.
That is true.
Yeah.
But you want to get better, I'll throw in Robbie Lawler.
Robbie Lawler will take it to him.
Ain't no free rides here, son. That's just me.
Yeah.
But I don't have any kids. He does. No compassion.
Don't be scared, homie.
Wonder Boy is arguably a big welterweight. He could fight at 185. Maybe that's for him next. Is a move up to 185. See how he fares in there. I mean, he does have a win over. Who am I thinking of? The champion at 185. Robert Whittaker. Yeah, he does have a win over Robert Whittaker. Maybe this will inspire him to you know, get out there and make that move up.
Jeez, hats off to both of those guys.
Yeah.
It was gonna be tough to see either one of those guys lose. I like them. I like them both. But my God, what a great fight.
Yeah. Big congratulations to Anthony Pettis. You know, big upset here. I'm now 1-2 for my predictions on this channel, so I'm really hoping to bounce back on our next one. Looking forward to it. All right. Thanks.
Nick Diaz Academy. Nick Diaz says who fights who. Okay. All right. Thanks a lot, man.